I swear to God, this whole YNW Melly trial or retrial or the lead up to the trial, somebody need to make a whole Netflix series out of this when this is all done. Welcome back to BrainFLoTv / Hot Topics TV. If you've never been here before, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on BrainFLoTv / Hot Topics TV. And you know, if the topic is hot, we are on it. The YNW Melly double murder retrial. Listen, somebody in my comment section just said on my new video about YNW Melly, who was in court just 2 days ago, somebody on the comment section of that said YNW Melly is no longer facing the death penalty, because I asked everybody who viewed that video, which was just loaded up before this video, to leave in the comment section if you think he is going to A, beat this case and walk free, or B, probably get life without the possibility of parole, considering that it was 2 victims and the way in which they lost their lives, or C, do you think he is going to go all the way to the death penalty, be convicted and sentenced to death in the state of Florida? Somebody said he is no longer facing the death penalty. Another person agreed with that and said, that's true. I heard it from such and such news station, Law and Crime Network. Where did you hear it from? So, you know, I had to go do my due diligence, because if anything, I probably would have heard about this before. This is what we have. If you're wondering if YNW Melly is still facing the death penalty in this case, I hope this answers your question. So, all I could find on this was an article that was printed from Pitchfork from back in a while back that says YNW Melly no longer facing the death penalty in his double murder case. Now, when I look at where it was printed or who else carried it, BET.com, same title, YNW Melly no longer facing the death penalty in double murder case. Double XL Mag, YNW Melly no longer facing death penalty. Death penalty has been dropped from his double murder case. Revolt TV, YNW Melly no longer faces the death penalty. Death penalty dropped from case. HotNewHipHop.com. Treasure Coast News, this is in my part of Florida, a major news entity. And of course, AOL.com, you have NBC6 News from South Florida with the same headline that says YNW Melly double murder retrial, no longer facing death penalty. So I'm looking to see if this was something from the first trial, and then now they're going to a second trial. They had enough time to put that in, that they are seeking the death penalty, because it's a whole different trial. It's a second trial. The first trial already ended, completed, and ended in a mistrial. This is what we have. It says, Melly's attorneys pointed out a specific rule in Florida's criminal procedure, stating that prosecutors must give notice of the intent to seek the death penalty. The notice was never filed. YNW Melly will no longer face the death penalty in his upcoming double murder trial, and this was taken from Pitchfork.com. They said that they could confirm this. It said that the Florida rapper was arrested and charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder in February of 2019. Police said that he and another rapper who goes by the name of YNW Bortland, they shot and killed their longtime friends Anthony YNW Sackchaser Williams and Christopher YNW Juvie Thomas Jr. The state of Florida had sought the death penalty against YNW Melly since the beginning of the case, but the rapper's attorneys were able to remove the capital punishment from the sentencing based on a technicality. According to court documents that were reviewed, Melly's attorneys filed a motion to preclude the state from seeking the death penalty, or to stop the state from seeking the death penalty, or to make it impossible for the state to seek the death penalty on April 27th. It cited a specific rule in Florida's criminal procedure stating that if the prosecutor intends to seek the death penalty, the prosecutor must give notice to the defendant of that intent to seek the death penalty. Okay, they got to give notice. This notice, however, must be filed with the courts within 15 days of the arraignment. The document then goes on to state that while Melly was arraigned on and this superseding indictment, the state has never filed the notice of intent to seek the death penalty, listing the aggravating factor it intends to prove as it relates to his new or superseding indictment. Damn. Now, I must tell y'all that this right here, this information was posted 2022. The specific date of this release of this information was July 6th of 2022. The document goes on to state that the state did not file the intent to proceed or to seek the death penalty. The filing continues. It says that the state must additionally now prove that the defendant committed the charged offenses for the purpose of benefiting, promoting, or furthering the interest of a criminal gang, which was never alleged in the original indictment. Now, since the 45-day notice of intent to seek death has expired, the state should therefore be stopped from seeking a penalty of death in this case. The years following Melly's incarceration, he was hit with wrongful death lawsuit that was brought on by the estates of Juvie and Sack Chaser, or Thomas and Williams, if you go by their government names. And Melly's associate, YNW Bortland, he back then was granted bond in the spring of 2020, and he came out, but he was also house raided, got new charges, back in custody, where he will remain until his turn for his trial comes about. Now, yesterday we put up a video, or today, of YNW Melly being in court and what was said. That video has said nothing about him no longer facing the death penalty. As a matter of fact, we have never heard of that. And let me say it again for you, all the entities that carries this news, if I look at all of them on Google search, each one of them, Pitchfork, Reddit, BET.com, XXL Mag, Revolt TV, Hot New Hip Hop, Treasure Coast News in Florida, AOL.com, NBC6 South Florida News. If you keep, and I keep going and going, the Fader Magazine, Billboard, all these entities, the last time they posted this type of information was around July 6th to 7th of 2022. We already know what happened in 2023 with YNW Melly's trial. And here we are in 2024, where they're gearing up to go in for a retrial. So, I end this video by saying this. I mean to cause no confusion. I'm doing this video for clarity reasons, to let you know that the people who are saying YNW Melly no longer faces the death penalty, that information is posted online on many sites that are considered to be credible. However, that was 2022. We witnessed his trial, and we witnessed his trial end in the way it ended in 2023. So 2024, we are looking for a new trial to start. And what I'm saying to my audience is this: maybe him no longer facing a death penalty was for the first trial, because between the first trial and this second trial, they have more than enough time, the prosecutors, to let YNW Melly's team know we are seeking the death penalty. So the death penalty could possibly still be on the table, But now seeing this information about it was taken off the table, I'm not even sure myself. So I'll continue to dig into this one, but so far I think that the death penalty is still on the table. If I'm able to confirm that it's not, I'll be sure to let you know as soon as I find out. Listen, hit that subscribe button, man. Click the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on BrainFLoTv/Hot Topics TV. In this case, may justice be served. And just like I asked everybody to do from the last video, leave a comment in the comment section. Do you think that YNW Melly is going to beat this case? Or do you think that he is going to prison for quite a long time? And I want you to leave a small explanation of why you think yay or nay. I'll catch you on the next video. Hit that subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.